How y'all doing? Y'all, we about to get into another Celeste River mystery. A lot of people is coming out and talking on this case. And I'm gonna tell my people on this channel any information, new, old, or whatever, I haven't put out yet. What's going on in this case? So y'all come on in, like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't got your membership, please get your membership. If you haven't subscribed, a lot of y'all subscribing, but if you don't show me on your subscribers in your on your channel, it doesn't count. So I'll know. So if you subscribe, I'll know. Okay. But please, no game, no shame. Let's keep it real. You want the truth? You want to know what's going on? The real deal is trying to put it out there for y'all. Any information, everything that I say is allegedly, okay? Come on in, y'all. Bring your popcorn, bring whatever you're going to bring with you. Because this content is allegedly criticism, commenting. Mm-mm-mm. Educating because it got done confused me. So if it confused me, I'm about to show my content. I'm about to show my subscribers, my viewers, everybody. It's so much bull mess going on in this case. I really don't believe David's going to be found. I don't believe this guy. I think this personal. Let me tell y'all, I think this is real personal. And guess who they took it out on? Hey, Shauna, you been worrying me because I've been trying to find out were you okay. Hey, Rory, I just want to know what's going on in this case. And anything, any information come out in this case. This case is personal. This case is personal. I know I said I wish I had a little. You got to let it go, Shawnee. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna talk about it later. I love you though, but you've been kind of like, well, y'all, look, Celeste, this is her brother. Whether it's her half brother, now I have a half brother, he's my brother. He's still my brother. I have a half brother, but he's still my brother. This is her half brother. Now, y'all, something about Celeste and the other kids that her mom had is something about Celeste and the other kids. Is she out of wedlock? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Is she out of wedlock? Because you remember in the video that we watched this morning, the boy said, we not black over here. Hmm. Hmm? This is her half brother, and we're gonna hear him talk. This is her brother. I'm not gonna disrespect him like that. I'm gonna say this is her brother. This is personal. Her case is personal. Her case go deeper than David. Her case go deeper than David. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, y'all. So come on in and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go ahead on and get started. Cause I got to show my people some highway patrol stuff. I missed. Y'all come on in. We don't even know if Celeste was dismembered in a trunk. We don't know. We just going by what they tell us. Ain't that right, y'all? Only thing they told us that Celeste found dismembered in the trunk at the toll yard on September the 8th. Mm-hmm. Before they get a charge, y'all, they ain't got nothing on David because it's so much, so many, many amount more people in this case right here. It go personal than David, okay? That's all I got to tell y'all. It go personal than David, okay? They jealous. hmm It is unclear how the teen died. They told us that the cause of her death is deferred. It means that it delayed until another time. These folks coming out, they talking, y'all. I told y'all just a few minutes ago that I was gone. But the Lord found this for me. I didn't ask for it. It found me. Mom is telling TMZ something different than she tell anybody else. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Hey YouTube. Hey YouTube. I'm currently doing everybody was telling me to do a YouTube video on my sister Celeste. Um well they found her. Alright. Well, they found her and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all, she's a great little girl. She's a
You
great
know
little
what? You
person.
know what?
Great
Hold
little
on,
girl.
Queen. I don't know who that boy is. But guess what? Anything I find on this case, I'm gonna put it out here. So that's what I'm doing on my channel. All right. I'm just putting it out here. Because everybody who lies going to jail.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I'm gonna ask you some questions most people want to hear from me and woo the woo.
But
Well,
see, one thing that we cannot skip is what we saw on my video earlier today. When that boy said, "Oh, we ain't black over here," said was messing with her because she's the way she speaks. But I seen a guy who looked like he was allegedly dark skinned laying on the sofa, supposed to be her brother, her kinfolk. Now you know how that color scheme can jump around in the family. It goes deep. You know what I mean? So I don't know them. I'm just gonna put out some stuff. Anybody who come up and speak on this girl, I'm gonna record it.
got a call.
No, I didn't say that was her brother. I did not say that was her brother. Did nobody say calm down now? Calm down. I didn't say that was her brother. I'm just putting this information out there. Okay, good. But just let him talk. He's not on TikTok. I didn't get this off of TikTok. I got this off of YouTube. But listen to him. Just okay. Just let me show my people.
And first they didn't even know who it was at first. They didn't even know who it was. I don't know how they did it, but they found out it was her. She been missing on and off, with her mom. Why I say like with her mom, she always like she did not like it there at all. She always look. So y'all don't say nothing. Yes, that is my real sister. Yes, that I get this ass frequently. But yes, it's my half sister. That's my real sister. So that's my real. Hold on. Let me show you where it's.
See, I don't understand why this boy is saying that's his real sister. And the reason why I don't understand why he's saying that it's his real sister is because he's black. He's all the way black. But he's I don't know why he's saying that. You know, it's so much going on in this case. But he can for allegedly say so for him to sit here and say that this is his sister. I'm so in not I don't even care if it's not her brother. I want to hear what this boy got to say because somebody know about this case. So we got to take in consideration of everybody who trying to come out and trying to put themselves in this situation could be involved in the situation. So let's just listen to him, okay? All right, baby.
Just show y'all. This is actually her right here. That's my dad. Well, we got the same dad, but that's her right there.
Okay. That little girl is mixed with something. I don't think that her dad, that the man that who from where you saying Royal is from, I think she got a different daddy. But I'm not saying, I'm just saying I think that it's a wetlock child. To me, it looked like a wetlock. She got some to me, she looked like she got some black in her. To me. But who to say? I wish this man sitting on this sofa right here would turn his head around. On this man sitting on, and then too, how he's fake in his hand. Just as this boy here is not. This boy right here is DARKLKIN. I don't think he got nothing. I don't know why he coming on here trying to persuade betray who he is. I don't know why that boy doing this. This ain't nothing to play with. She is, but he's not her. I don't think he didn't really he act like to me he trying to be her brother. But I see a real black man in him. I see somebody real black. Cloud chasing. There you go. There you go. That's the word. Cloud chasing. But these cloud chasers gonna be questioned by the police. Cause they may have something to do with her case. So he doing wrong. He shouldn't do this. He shouldn't do this because he can get in trouble. Where he get this picture from?
There. Um, Alright. So they found her right? They found out that was her. She don't like her mom. Her mom
How long ago?
used to abuse her. Like she always wanted to come, for our dad. She always wanted to live with our dad. away. Nobody had contact. I got in contact with her. Like, I got in contact with her. And I guess she was loving it. I don't know. But so, I don't know what was going on. But she was, you know, I guess she met dude. And I'm like clueless right now. But, yeah, she met dude. I don't know how they met. The age difference is different. I mean, different. Real different. But I don't even know where to start from. It's crazy. I was expecting my sister to be dead, but that was a lesson, you know. But valuable lesson. Make sure y'all talk to y'all parents. And
He really ain't saying nothing. That boy right here really ain't saying nothing. I don't even know why he made this video. He not for your sister to be unalive. You sure ain't saying too much. That's why I believe her case is personal. Cause this to make a video like this, and it's not your alleged sister. Why would you even take the second time of your day to put this out there like that? This is serious. When we right now in the middle are trying to solve the case.
tell them how you feel. Don't just run away. And, you know, because anything can happen. So I guess they've been talking for a minute. Because she ran away multiple times. Our dad was telling the mom to let her come with us. She wanted us so bad, and she didn't let it happen. I don't know what her mom was thinking, but I guess she tried to keep her out of our life and make her stop seeing us, because you know how it is whenever you separate. You don't want nothing to do together. Separate. You don't want nothing to do with, you know, with the other person anymore. I guess since, you know, he didn't want nothing to do with her. You know, she ain't let him. But I got in touch with her a couple times while, you know, nobody couldn't get in touch with her. She ran away. I don't know what she tried to do. She got a new number, knew everything. But I got in touch with her. And,
But if she ran away and she got a new number, how did you get in touch with her? If she got a new number, I'm not saying I don't believe him. I'm just saying though, if she got a new number, how did you get into? Because this is suspicious. I'm suspicious about y'all. I think it's some people don't like David in this stuff. I don't know, cause y'all acting weird. I ain't got time for this weird stuff.
stuff was still seeming alright. I'm like, tell me where you at? Where's you at? You know, where's you at? Well, she's not telling me. Um, I'm still trying to get stuff up out of her. She's slowly telling me, but she ain't telling me too much to the point that I actually know. Like, you know, but she's like, last time I talked to her,
What is it that this boy know, y'all? What is it that this young man know? I think this man knows something. He claimed even if he's not her brother, he knows something. There ain't no boy. I've been around children too long, and I don't work with kids, and ain't now gonna sit up and cry like this and they ain't got nothing to do with that girl. He knows something. He knows something. I don't know if he knows something. Cause this boy sitting up here crying. Now with the sister part, I'm not. I don't know. But crying. Now he got a black daddy. But I'm saying crying. What he doing? He involved or he know who's involved, and he's innocent. He shouldn't have did this live.
Last time I talked to her, she like she wanted to come home. She said she wanted to come home. So I'm guessing he was holding her hostage.
Hold up. I believe that boy right here. This is something now. Now, this little boy just said something that we've been saying the whole time. That girl wanted to go home. That's the only thing we've been saying so far in this case. She wanted to go home and she couldn't go home. That boy is telling a story. He's not telling a lie. I ain't talking about no lie, but I'm saying that I believe some of the stuff he's saying. I ain't lying. I believe some. Listen to what he just said.
Last time I talked to her, she like she wanted to come home.
He said she wanted to come home. The last time he talked to her, she wanted to come home. We This girl wanted to go home. We said that. And did she know what
She said she wanted to come home. So I'm guessing he was holding her hostage.
she said somebody was holding her hostage. I believe somebody was holding her hostage. I don't know how he come up with the stuff that we already thought. We said that somebody was holding her hostage. Somebody had to hold her hostage. They had her. They did dismember her. She wanted to come home. He said, I'm guessing he was holding her hostage, whoever he is. I believe him on that part, because that's what we've been saying. Unless he making it up, I don't see why would he make it up and cry about it.
It's crazy. I just after that, I never talked to her again. That was the last time. She was just like, I want to come home. I want to come home.
That girl wanted to come home, y'all. That girl, I don't know what going on. I don't know. Is it more it's deeper than this. It's deeper than this. These kids be having a lot going on with them. Loud hummus.
That's crazy. Just another question. I gotta get off my chest. Y'all asked, do I think he did it? I think he did it. I think he did. From Gray. I think he definitely did. He just don't know. He should know. But
He said that.
from Gray,
Hold
if
on,
y'all
y'all.
don't,
He said that. I don't know what y'all did to this girl. I don't know why y'all did this to this girl. I don't think that no adolescent should be going through this. I don't think we should be bearing anything like this should happen to a kid. Y'all took a kid out of him. This ain't no grown lady. This a kid. And y'all coming on here looking older than her and just because she got a lot of mouth, all these girls, all these middle school children got some mouth on them. Y'all did that girl like that. Y'all wrong, man. I'm so sick of this case.
Know who Fulio is? One of the biggest dishers in Jacksonville, Florida. There was a Tesla when he got killed. A Tesla caught everything. Born justice for my sister. Born justice for everyone.
What you say?
Sorry.
Hold up. What you say? Wait a minute. What you just say about Jacksonville? What in the world Jacksonville get in this?
If y'all don't know who Fulio is, one of the
Y'all don't know who is Fio is.
biggest dishes in Jacksonville, Florida. There was a Tesla when he got killed.
Yeah. It was a Tesla when he got killed. I remember that. But where you going with this? Where you going with this, boy?
That Tesla caught everything. Born justice for my sister.
That Tesla caused everything, and you saying too much. I hope they investigate you.
Born justice for everyone. I'm sorry about my eye too. I got like another story time what happened after I heard everything that happened with my sister, but
Wait, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Let me go get some water. That boy choking me. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to get some lemonade. Hold on. Whew, Lord, have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Everybody want fame in this thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me pop this soda right quick. The boy don't choke me. Whew, Lord. Okay, here I come. Here I come, y'all. Boy, you got to have some nerve to get on national TV. And y'all, what these children, hey, Desmond, and what these little kids be saying, getting on, kids call everybody their sister. Yo, you got, first of all, you got fake hair in your head. And it depend on, that ain't that man sitting down who we saw. Is I don't know. I don't know why you made that video. I don't know. I don't know you, so I ain't gonna do that.
that Tesla gonna catch everything. I'm sorry, but that Tesla is gonna catch everything. And justice. Like he was messing with another girl that had the same name, but the last name was different. They was not related. There was not none of that. I don't know what was his obsession. I don't know if he was actually doing something with my sister. I don't know what, but it's crazy.
But you ain't even her brother though. Why you call her your sister? But you know something. I ain't gonna pass you by. I ain't gonna pass you by. I ain't anybody got something to do with this case right here. I am not gonna pass y'all by. I'm gonna keep an eye on all of y'all. If you had been brave enough to make a video like this, you brave. So what I'm gonna say is they need to investigate you and press charges against you if that's not your sister. But you know something. You know something. Y'all guilty of something. Y'all don't like David.
Yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. Most people was asking me to do this. Uh, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. They need to investigate that boy. They need to investigate this boy, y'all. I ain't gonna call him. I'm gonna say this. What I just picked up from him, I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna pray for him because that's not his. That's not her brother. Allegedly, that's not her brother. But that's just somebody who knows something. And they need to investigate him. If he lying, press charges against him. I ain't never seen no boy do what he did. How he came on him. I'm just saying, y'all. Y'all, I don't know why these folk playing with this case. I don't know. Cause this ain't. Only thing throwing me out about this case is when that boy said, "Oh, we ain't black over him. We ain't black over him." That's what he told Celeste when they was over there. Over there where she stayed over her mama house. They said, "We ain't black over him. Go take go take your blood, some boy, he said. Maybe the boy who was talking to her, no, I hope, I don't know what kind of girl she is and who she hang with. But for this boy to make this video and to share tears, he know about the case. What y'all think? Now let me go back to what Roya was said. Roya said that she said, let me see. I'm gonna go back to Roy. The boy line, he's not her brother. Okay. Both her parents are Salvadorian. Okay. He's not her brother. It's been proven. Well, you ain't got no sense. You can know that ain't her brother. Okay. I had posted him on my TikTok account. God, I didn't even get this off of TikTok. He said he was her brother by her dad. I recorded it from his I'm on Instagram, but he's lying. I wonder why you say he lying. She is, but he's not her brother. I investigated after I found out her he was lying when I posted it on TikTok. I ain't get this off of TikTok. I think that I don't think her children is the same daddy as the other kids. I'm not saying that he is some kin to her. I'm just saying I don't think that she got the same daddy as the other kids. To me, she don't look like it. It look like she probably got a daddy. Seems like she got some. Either her culture has dark skinned people who, like the Somali. They got dark skinned people, dark skinned Somali, and dark skinned Mexican. And And the guy next door to me, he's dark like I am, but he speaks. He's from the island. He's from some part of the African something, but he don't speak English. He knows something. I don't know. Did he risk his life to get on YouTube to tell this? I think that he shouldn't have did this. What y'all think? I don't think he should have did this. I think that boy knows something. Now, his tears tell me that he's involved. His tears tell me that he more involved than he is her brother. His tears, I ain't no psychic, but his tears tell me that he more should be investigated. I think he should have did that. I don't think he should have did that. I don't think he should have did this. What y'all think? It's gonna be a lot of people coming out. They scared, y'all. Now let me see what Ashley was talking about right here. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see this. Hold on. Ashley was talking about. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. She invited somebody. Hold on, y'all. News Nation. She had a girl on here. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I don't trust none of these little children in this thing. It's a mess up. This case right here. Woo-wee. I hope it ain't no game involved. I really don't. I hope it's not. Hold on, y'all. I'm typing with one hand and I don't even type with one hand. I type with two and start looking at the keyboard. Let me see. Can I find this on what she had on her? No, this ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't what I want. No, this ain't it. I can't find it. See, that's why I be telling y'all stuff. I can find stuff at certain time on my computer. Some like they want me to see it. Like they be wanting me to see it, and then when I be trying to find it for y'all, I can't even find it. This. Hold
Easy
on.
Liquidations provides computer and telecom solutions for your office. For 33 years.
This must be it.
She said that she was.
Hold on, y'all. This it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
That there's a lot more cameras than just the two
you see here. And also the houses around us. I remember looking at a camera right here on my left. So there's probably a lot that was captured. Wealthy area. These people value their privacy, and it's a beautiful home. It's also, there's been these rumors about it being a real party house and everything, but the people I've talked to around here said it was very they were very courteous, and it was quiet, and there was not
with the house. I don't understand how Josh Marshall said he ain't got nothing to do with the house. And the guy said he gave Josh Marshall the camera information. This is what, and the guy who owned the house, who really owned the house, he said that he didn't even know David was going to be staying in his house. So why is David staying in his house? But Josh said it ain't got, it's not, I don't know, somebody lying. Somebody lying. Sorry about that, YouTube, but they lying.
It was not this party house that it was rumored to be. So, I'm sure that we'll learn more about that. But as you can see, all the way up and down this street are homes with lots of security cameras. So anything coming and going from this house was captured not only by the house's own security system, but by the neighbors. And I'm sure LAPD has either subpoenaed or voluntarily collected all that.
But it seemed like
the question becomes, had too much time passed.
It seemed like News Nation kind of behind us. Because I already showed y'all the video of the whole street. We went up and down this street. We went up and down this street so many times the other day. I wonder why they just not figuring it out. So we seen the camera. We knew that the camera was on the house. We know all this stuff.
Where they still have it. It didn't overwrite. But as you can see, like, this house here has a 360 camera right on that pillar. So that would capture anybody coming and going from this area. And this is where the Tesla was parked. You can even see it on Google Street View.
Right.
Parked right here. So likely that would capture it. And also, these are high-end systems. They capture sound as well, a lot of them, not just video. So there could also be audio that could capture what was going on, in the house or right outside the house. The Tesla was normally parked right here. The exit from the house is these gates right there where the trash cans are. And then if we just walk up here a little bit and to the left is where, it was left for, what I've heard is more than a month, with her body in it, which is tragic to think about. But it was marked very close
if
by.
they put that girl, if that girl body, hold on, y'all.
Very high.
If that baby body was in a car, it's personal. Somebody owes some money. Hey, to the point, somebody owes some money. Somebody owes some money. Somebody gave some money. It's something going on. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. I'm gonna put it right here. See, we already been down this street, and they just not going down the street.
So this corner is where the car was parked and impounded from. So I imagine it's one of these neighbors that ultimately made the call to Department of Transportation to have it towed. This is the spot right here. It was just past the red curb, parked on the right here.
That car right around the corner from David. It's telling me it's personal, y'all. Do David owe money? Okay, he's supposed to be rich. Do her family owe money? Do someone in her family owe money? How did they get his key? I'm still stuck on that stuff.
That's exactly it. Exactly it. Right here. This is where she sat likely for more than a month in the front of the Tesla. Right here.
They came and got that car on the filter from right there. Them people was smelling that body in that car right there. They get out there to the tow yard. I don't know, it was a day. Then they what? They smelled something coming, odor coming from the truck, from this car. David car got too much dust on it. Who borrowed this car? Who was driving this car? They moved his car off in front of his house. And then parked the car around the corner from his house. Who would do something like that? I think a woman would do something like that. I think a woman would do something like that. A man don't want to get caught. A woman don't want to get caught, but it's too much dirt build up on that car, y'all. And it look like it been sitting up on a tree or some dirt. I don't know. That dirt is on there like it been out of town.
People, walking by. Doheny is a very walked street. This Bluebird is a little less walked. Maybe that's why it took a little longer for it to get called in, but eventually it did. This is literally it. This was her, tomb for a long time, and it's really sad to think.
No, but what tripping me out, See, these must be some old neighbors, y'all. The reason why I said they must be some old neighbors is David car be parked on. David got more than one car. Where the other cars be parked at? Where the other cars be parked at, y'all? He got more than one car. And that's not a garage because they say it's a gym. That's why he had to park on the street. So where do he keep his other car parked? And if he kept that car parked on the outside or on the street, so many cameras saw who got in that car, saw who got out that car. And for the man who, not the man owner of the house, but the man who he that rent the house out. Something about that man. I don't know him. I wanted he try to mess with Celeste while she was inside the house. I just think it's somebody else in that house, y'all.
Living in is literally catty corner to here, and then she ends up in the front of a Tesla, with people walking by every day, walking their dogs. Just a few minutes ago, we saw a 10 or 12-year-old kid walk by. They never knew what they were passing each day, for that month. But again, these houses here all have extensive security systems, and even the houses up on the hill could have cameras that good enough that they look down at the street, because you don't necessarily.
So why is LAPD ain't talking? Why are they These some big folks in this stuff, y'all. This stuff is so goddamn cotton picking deep. It don't even make no sense. Cameras, like he said, it's cameras on top of that hill up there. Your little girlfriend crying, Camper. Hold on, y'all.
That, and, like the house that she was living in is literally catty corner to here, and then she ends up in the front of a Tesla, with people walking by every day, walking their dogs. Just a few minutes ago, we saw a 10 or 12-year-old kid walk by. They never knew what they were passing each day, for that month. But again, these houses here all have extensive security systems, and even the houses up on the hill could have cameras.
Look, y'all. Look. The houses on the hill. And you tell me that LAPD ain't got no cameras. They ain't got no digital. These houses right here got cameras. Why they talking about this case? That's how they did Brian Kohlberger case. They kept it quiet just like this.
That are good enough that they look down at the street, because you don't necessarily just have to have a good enough view of the person. They can see the headlights or whatever, maybe of the car parking, and then from there kind of figure out who could have been driving.
About 2 hours.
So I got to ask y'all something. Right? Wait a minute. Hold up, Ash. Right here. Look, y'all. Hold up. Hold up for a minute. Hold on.
Cameras that are good enough that they look down at the street, because you don't necessarily just have to have a good enough view of the person.
Look, y'all. Look at that camera right there. Can I ask you something? Who are the people that live in her neighborhood? Live in where David was renting a house at? Them people saw something. We be looking at them cameras. What did they see that scared them? I hope somebody come up, y'all, and talk for this baby. Please, somebody come up.
See the headlights or whatever, maybe of the car parking, and then from there kind of figure out who could have been driving.
About 2 hours drive from David's home up there in the hills. Those News Nation producers of mine also hit the streets of Lake Elsinore. And that's where they learned that a black Tesla that looked a whole lot like David's...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. You said if a car is parked in front of my house longer than 5 minutes, thank you. Who don't do that? Who don't do that? And it looked like the people in Hollywood would be so suspicious about a car parked in front of their door. Like, oh man, that car right there been parked right. But it looked like since David stay around the corner from them, it looked like somebody should don't recognize David's car. It's weird how people not even taking their neighborhood in serious. They had to see the car. You had to go to the grocery store. You had to go somewhere to the gas station, go get ice cream, something. And you had to pass that Tesla on that street around there. Oh, I know who Tesla that is. That belongs to that boy right there. I seen that boy. He got a Texas tag. Man, come on now.
Was a familiar sight to at least one of Celeste's former neighbors. Have a listen.
We're out here at what we know as Celeste's home that she lived with her family. And right over there is the beautiful memorial we have seen in her honor. But today we confirmed with a neighbor that they had seen a black Tesla coming in and out at all hours of the night.
Well, I be darned. Y'all like to make me cuss. That girl like to make me cuss, and I don't even cuss. Wow. I hope y'all telling the truth. Said the neighbor said they used to see a Tesla come in and out. But see, we got to make sure y'all telling the truth. Y'all trying to take up for the family. We don't know. See, they got to investigate that. They can't just go by y'all words. Talking about y'all seen a Tesla come in and out of off and over there. Got to investigate it.
We can confirm it was when Celeste was still here, and that it was near her home. Her home is right here, and the area that the black Tesla was seen was over in this vicinity. There's a parking lot in this area.
Okay, I tell you what, since you just proved that a Tesla was there, that means that she was fooling around with David and the parents knew about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hokey dokey. That means that if y'all said that the neighbor said that they seen a black Tesla, that was David car. Okay, ain't no Tesla like that where y'all stay. So the parents lied then. They knew that she was with David. Y'all just got the parents in trouble. See, these people don't be careful what they saying. They can. A lot of people can be questioned and get in trouble for this. So if David been out there, the mama knew about it. The daddy knew about it. Are the mom and the daddy together? Oh Lord, have mercy. Do she have the same father as the other kids? Because she the last child. Usually the last child be from somebody else, allegedly.
Back there, and then there's also street parking. So we were told in this vicinity is where the black Tesla was spotted. Now we cannot confirm that that was actually David's black Tesla, and we can't confirm that.
How often do a Tesla come in that area? How often do y'all see how often do a Tesla come over there? So they make it seem like to me that it may be somebody selling something. Are they selling something out of their house? Think about what you said, girl, before you put it out there.
Was ever seen going into it, but we can confirm that the neighbor spotted it near her home at all hours of the night, and we're going to keep talking to neighbors.
Out of area. What? Hey, Teresa. So y'all seen that car coming in and out of that neighborhood all the time? This is weird. That means that who did let who boy, I tell y'all, I don't know what to say. You heard what she just said. I'm about to bag it up. Oh Lord have mercy. These folks. Oh.
She lived with her family, and right over there is the beautiful memorial we have seen in her honor. But today we confirmed with a neighbor that they had seen a black Tesla coming in and out at all hours of the night.
They all hours of the night? What? So what is the mama saying that a Tesla coming in and out of her house all the time night? Who is it coming over there to see? I don't think y'all serious about this case. I really don't. I really don't think it's a serious case. Not the way these people acting. A black Tesla? Thank you, Teresa. God ain't. That's what I'm saying. Why the mama and say, well, who are you talking out there with a black Tesla? The mom probably don't even know what a black Tesla is. Like I didn't know what a Tesla was till I did this case. And your daughter out there, your daughter in middle school need to be getting up going to school. But out there, when did she say she seen the Tesla? Don't nobody have no kind of date, no timeline. They just telling a play.
Can confirm it was when Celeste was still here and that it was near her home. Her home is right here. And the area that the black Tesla was seen was over in this
Right.
vicinity.
That's
There's a
hearsay.
parking lot in this area back there, and then there's also street parking. So we were told that
Oh,
this
hold up,
vicinity
hold up, hold
is
up,
where
hold
the
up, hold
Bella.
up, Rick. Hold up, Rick. You said somebody needs to investigate who stole this girl's shin. Rick's Gaming. Why you? What you mean by stole the girl shin? What's a shin? What's a shin, Rick? I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave what you said in my chat. Teresa, you know how we do over here. We investigate everybody, everything, and everybody. We ain't gonna delete that. We gonna leave that right there. Her face, her shin, loud, her musty. We gonna leave that right there. We gonna leave that right there.
Tesla was spotted. Now we cannot confirm that that was actually David's black Tesla, and we can't confirm that Celeste was ever seen going into it, but we can confirm that the neighbor spotted it near her home
Hey, D.
at all hours of the night, and we're going to keep talking to neighbors and see if we can find out more information to get closer to see what happened to Celeste.
So what we gonna do, Music Man? You said she has no chin. Well, we gonna keep all the jokes in the chat for the investigator. Hey, D.
As you'll know if you've been following our coverage on a regular basis, and you know what? We've got a playlist that will get you up to speed.
Well, the cover y'all covering, we already covered it. Y'all ain't really covering nothing. We already figured out stuff.
Big gun to represent him too. If the name Blair Burke doesn't ring a bell, some of her past clients certainly might. Harvey Weinstein, Mel Gibson.
I think that I don't put nothing against y'all youngsters. That's why I take everything that young people say serious about them. I don't worry about me. But I'm saying that like this, right now it ain't no joking matter. We trying to find out about a young lady in a Tesla. Why she in his Tesla? You said someone needs to investigate who stole this girl's shin. Shin. Shin is on the leg. Chin. Chin? Oh, her chin. Chin? That's weird. Chin. Oh, wow.
Lindsay Lohan and Kanye West, they have all turned to Blair Burke when the walls were closing in. So don't count on any news conferences from David anytime soon. Incidentally, my News Nation team reached out to Blair Burke for a comment and
Teresa, be quiet.
back. Don't hold your breath. As for Celeste's family, with whom she clearly had a strained relationship, they are off the grid. Under the radar, no one's seen them for weeks. Certainly not at that home where Celeste and was living with them. This isn't just peace of mind.
What is that? Teresa, be quiet. Y'all so funny. I don't want my night crew to make me laugh. Stop.
Peace of
Don't start.
mind. This is power.
What it is? John Doe. Car plate. What is it?
So if privacy matters to you like it does to me, and it
Oh,
should,
shoot. She
just go to
doing her commercial.
incogni.com. Okay, and now to the teenage friends of Celeste, who knew her in middle school and said there she was, showing pictures all around school of her very special boyfriend. Here's my News Nation producer, Courtney Kolinsky, who spoke with those kids today.
So we talked to a student that went to school with Celeste, and she did confirm that Celeste showed a few classmates photos.
Hold up. So you investigating folks' kids without the parents knowing? How you do that? See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. See, every school district is different. This is supposed to be a lady, who Ashley know, I guess. I don't know who that woman is. I just don't understand how she talking to somebody's children without getting the parents' permission. Where these people coming from?
Her and David. She said that she was in a relationship with the singer David, and she wasn't shy about telling the few people in this classroom that she had a relationship with David, and even showed photos of him. Now, this is the little bit of information that we've actually been.
See, that's why these folks children. You should see, that's what I'm saying. They don't respect the kids no more. They want to be asking that girl, and then you getting that girl information, and then you telling us about it. The boyfriend even said that she said she was gonna meet her David, the social media David, and he said at first he didn't believe it. Lord mercy.
To get, and we have talked to over 100 students.
You talk to 100 students. Who are you? I'm like D now. Who are you? David 20, D. David 20, but he was 17 when all this happened, and she was 12. Come on, D. Where you been, D? You been keeping up with the K. Look, she said she don't talk to over 100 students. Who is she? An investigator? Y'all look like y'all taking advantage of that culture.
If they knew Celeste, if they've seen Celeste, a lot of the students have confirmed they went to middle school with Celeste. They knew of Celeste. They heard she went missing. A lot of people.
Hold on. She called her Celeste. Colons. Not Solange. Colons. I thought she said cologne, but she said colons. Okay, girl.
I remember her beautiful curls, but out of all of those people, nobody, besides the one thing I just said, nobody really knew Celeste. They just didn't know her personally. Even the parents, a couple of the parents would see her.
Thank you to the point.
But nobody knew her family. Nobody knew her personally that we've talked to that were at the school.
David has not been charged with anything. He is not a suspect. He is not even a person of interest.
David is not a suspect because y'all playing game with that boy. That boy gonna walk away. Y'all, whoever got that boy stole that boy car. Somebody stole that boy car. Somebody stole, allegedly. And then she was so in love, it seemed like she was going with somebody older. Hey, well, David, is you the older? Seemed like she was going with somebody older, and They proved a point to him. They trying to prove something to David. I don't know. It's weird. Cause I still don't. I'm still trying to see how they get his car. How she get in the car? Unless David did this a year ago. See, we don't see so many innocent people act just like David, and like they ain't even did nothing. They ain't do nothing.
That does not mean that he's not preparing to be one. Earlier on my News Nation show, Banfield, I spoke with Alexandra Kazarian. She's a high-powered criminal defense attorney from Los Angeles and part of the firm Garagos and Garagos. Here's our conversation about what David might be facing right now. Alexandra, I keep wondering, and you're the perfect person to ask, what is David doing as we speak, especially now that we know Blair Burke is on the team? He better be shutting his mouth. He better be absolutely quiet.
And that's what he doing, being quiet. That's what he doing, being quiet.
He better be at home, wherever he is, doing nothing, not going anywhere, not talking to anybody, and just doing everything that she tells him to do, which is just sit there until I tell you what to do. But what about the full download? Is this attorney saying, David, I need to know every single movement, or is this attorney saying, don't tell me, I don't want to know, I just need to do my job?
Personally, I never ask until I need to, because that's not the point. The question is, what is the evidence that they have? What is the evidence that's out there? And I don't ever want to, there may be something that my client says that isn't in.
Not. I think she working with Natasha. I think she working with the detectives. I think she's working with the detectives, the attorney.
It's not because that they're guilty. A lot of times I have clients who tell me, I wasn't there, I didn't do this. And I say, hold on, I don't even want to know, because within the facts that they are giving to me, this already is not provable. So I don't want you to clutter my brain with what they have, because already within this universe, I can defeat these charges. So don't clutter my brain. I'm working on, they have to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. And if they can't.
Yeah, I heard what she said. She said that as an attorney, she only working with the evidence that they are having. They ain't got nothing on this boy right here, y'all. They ain't got no evidence on this boy. They done been out in that boy's house. I don't think they could have got in his house. I don't think they was in his house. I believe her body was stolen and they put it in her trunk. In that trunk. Somehow that Tesla, I wonder, can they be easily broken into? Because these breaking your car now, they ain't got to do no use of something. A police stick.
So, do you think it's possible that, I mean, here we are going on a month, right? And radio silence from the LAPD, no suggestion that this guy is a suspect or a person of interest. Is it a tactic to keep things quiet and allow the target to let his guard down and think that he's skating and is now free to roam about the cabin and talk to anyone he wants?
I mean, you never know why they're doing what they're doing. You never know what the state of their investigation is. But I think the LAPD, especially in cases like this, where you've had these, these cases long time ago where you find these women dismembered in horrible situations, and the LAPD
I do too,
really
Natasha.
did not know what to do with these investigations. PR and their attorneys are telling them to be quiet too. They don't have enough information to give any kind of information out into public.
Okay, but if there had been anybody else in the back of a Chrysler, in the back of a Chevrolet, a Nissan, a Toyota, y'all be done lock them up for that. But so now we got somebody in the front of a Tesla in the trunk, they call it a front. And you telling me y'all ain't got nobody under arrest? They ain't locked nobody up. And the first thing they'll do now, if they wasn't rich, if we wasn't rich, somebody not rich like me, they'll have me down there sitting in the jailhouse. Just because I buy it in my car. And I'm going to have to sit in there for Christmas. But here you go, David out shopping.
So I think that if you're an attorney for the LAPD, if you're an attorney for the city of Los Angeles, you guys say absolutely nothing. You say nothing until you know exactly what's happening. And in this case, I cannot.
Hold on, let me see something for a minute. Because they looking in that Trump like, hold on. I believe that girl been on the live, y'all. I believe she been on the live. If that lady just told him, sat on here and told us that a neighbor said they seen that Tesla a couple of times, David told the police or the investigator who drive that Tesla. I know David told them that. Because David couldn't drive the Tesla because he was out the country. And y'all know how nice we'll be. We'll say, look, you can keep the car until I come back in town. It says somebody, some kin to David jealous of him and can't stand his girlfriend because she part of him. Is somebody jealous? I think David already done told him what he gonna have to tell them, y'all. I think it's somebody else in here. Somebody.
Their attorneys are telling them to be quiet too.
Right.
Don't have enough information to give any kind of information out into the public. So I think that if you're an attorney for the LAPD, if you're an attorney for the city of Los Angeles, you guys say absolutely, you say nothing until you know exactly what's happening. And in this case, I cannot imagine that there's ever going to be a point where we know exactly what happened.
See?
I'll say you don't.
Y'all see that? Y'all heard what she said. That she telling the truth.
Usually speed up as it is. It's marked all over the spoiler with marks, the white marks, and it's got a big dent in it. You don't typically see it sitting in a Hollywood Hills neighborhood that has like super expensive topiaries right beside it, you know? It's just sort of a confounding sight. But I am curious about the toxicology. Do you think that's the linchpin to all of this, that either they're waiting on the toxicology still weeks and weeks later, or they have every ability to put it at the front of the line when it's a high-profile case?
Say, that's what I believe. Someone else had possession of that car while he was out of tour. I really do. And I told on. I think David told on them.
I think they have the ability to rush it. They have the ability to put it to the front of the line, absolutely. But again, I don't think, I think the more information the LAPD puts out piecemeal, the worse it is for them. They just absolutely should not be doing that. They would be insane to give out pieces of information.
But the LAPD haven't told us anything, baby. They ain't gave us no information. They haven't given out no information. So the LAPD is moving smart, not to say nothing. Whew, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ.
Don't have an entire theory of prosecution.
Big question here. There's two issues, and not the least of which is that this is an underage girl. Did not make her 15th birthday. She spent it rotting in that trunk.
And look at that lady's eyebrows right here. This is that turn the eyebrow. Well, then. That's her birthday. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but I'm trying to protect that lady get paid by her clients. Whatever her clients she charged, she ain't got nothing to do with another girl about a child birthday. She making her money. This all about money, y'all.
Is it possible that there'll be no charges at all in this case? No murder, no sex charges, no underage crimes with the children? Like, what do you see coming out of this, at the very least?
What is the evidence that we have that any crime occurred? Well, we know that there's a body in a trunk. But what evidence do we have connecting David to any actual crime? She told her friends that he was they were in a relationship. What does that mean? She left her house. That was a very, very troubled situation. How do we
Look at that, y'all. She left her house. What's up, Jason? She left her house to be with a grown man. I tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something about these cases. Ladies, I love y'all. Stop thinking I don't love y'all. I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. What is going on and what is happening with us now. It used to be us as women have the rule over things that happening. It's not that no more. It's not like that anymore, ladies. And y'all think I'm trying to be hard, but look at these cases. We are losing the cases. We are losing, and y'all think I'm not. I'm a woman myself. We are losing.
know that he
Be
had
quiet,
anything
Jason.
to do with that? There's no evidence against this man for any crime that I can see.
How about witnesses? Because the friends of David spoke with TMZ, and they all held out that they thought that they were a couple. They held themselves out as a couple. She said that she was 19 and a college kid, and they were absolutely romantic.
Proving my point, if he thought that she was overage, then it's not a crime. And
Did y'all hear that? Ladies, again, I love us. I love us as women. Women do lie about their age when they are young. I did it when I was young. I lied about my age. I'm not going to sit here and lie. So many times I don't lie about my age. Either I'm younger or older. I'm older or younger. I don't lie about my age, just like these little young girls. These men is thinking that these girls are 18 and 19 years old, but they ain't no more than 13 and 14-year old. Y'all, they do it every day. I can't take up for y'all for that. I'm just trying to tell y'all, we are losing cases. We are losing cases behind our young girls and our women because we lie about our age. David gonna win. If right now, if David hooked up with that girl and she said she was 18, he asked her how old are you, baby? I'm 18. And then and guess what? And guess what, y'all? The little girl, she have fake ID pictures. She got fake IDs. Suppose a man get upset with her because she said that she was 18 and she ain't but 13 or 14. That can get a man in trouble, y'all. So women, stop thinking that I'm against y'all. I'm with us. But we are losing cases, y'all. We are losing because we are doing things that, oh, Lord, that's not like it was back in the days, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Women don't want to follow me because I'm telling them the truth. You see, this girl may lose this case. Kanika Jenkins lost her case. These women are losing their cases where the mama got to sue to get millions of dollars. They don't get their babies back anymore. Yeah, they lie about their age. They lie about these men can't. I had a sixth grader in my class, looked like she was 14, 18, 15 years old, and the child went in the sixth grade. But I can tell she was in the sixth grade. But if she lied and said she was 18, y'all. This happen every day. Even if they open up their mouth and say, I changed my voice, y'all. When I was 18, I changed my voice. Not 18. When I was 15, I changed my voice. I practiced to change my voice, to act like an older girl in the club with my older sister. Whew. Yeah, and then the older women looking young. Anybody can lie about their age now.
What does,
Oh, that's not true. Ignorance
What
of
is
the law. You can't have a relationship with an underage girl and say, "Well, she told me she was 19."
I'm going. I'm. You know what? You just a hater. You just a hater, and you know you better watch your child because she lying. If you're a lie, if you're not no for one men that they don't lie about that somebody don't lie about their age. Y'all know somebody who don't lie about their age, and y'all don't want to admit that. That's why we having problems trying to solve cases. Jesus,
Hire me if that ever happens.
it's so many.
Because I think you can. I
It's just so many women out here who like see it's so many moms out here lie about their age. They lie about their age. And so they don't care if their daughter lie about their age. I mean, it like it is what it is, y'all. Take it how you want to. I don't care.
I will hire you for so many other things than that, because I would hire you first if I were ever in trouble. Alexandra
And
Kazarian
then
told
if
you
you
that.
got an attorney, if you got an attorney, shoot, they don't give a darn if David was guilty. Y'all got to have evidence. If y'all ain't got enough evidence to prove that my clients did it, then shoot, he can win it. He can win it. If she lied about her age, y'all. She got a lot of fake IDs. That girl a little older than what she is. And we don't want to admit because we do it. Whew. It is what it is.
Thank you so much for this.
So here's where things
Okay.
stand. The neighbors in Lake Elsinore confirmed that they saw a black Tesla just like David's creeping in at all hours. Celeste's classmates say she wasn't hiding her relationship with David. She was proud of it and showing off.
See? Shoot, what young girl ain't got talking to a rich boy online? Come on, y'all. Come on, stop pretending. A rich man, a rich teenager online? That'll make any 7th and 8th grader happy. And then we be sitting there getting rich wanting some of that money that he giving her. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. What else y'all want to add to the story? I will walk in jail, baby. Teresa, you're a mess. Y'all, these women don't want y'all to tell the truth. I looked at a lady today I looked at a woman today. She was the grandmama, and the child was sitting in the car, and the police pulled up the grandmama drunk while the child was behind the wheel. A lot of women, y'all, don't want to admit they're wrong. They don't want to admit they're wrong. But if you're around me, you might well go on admit it because I'm gonna talk about you. I don't care what you say. That boy was young himself. David trying to make some money. I don't know, but David act different right here. I think he got different personality. I ain't gonna judge him like that. Like he got different personality. He young. He young. I ain't putting nothing past him either. He got a star on his neck. Mm. I'm just surprised that ain't nobody else talking about this case. None of these rapper or these gangster gamers are talking about this. I'm just surprised. I am. I'm surprised. Well, they seen a Tesla. I can't say nothing about it. They saw the neighbors saw a Tesla coming in and out of this driveway, out of their mama house. Let me see. Let me see what the hell. Right here. A Tesla. A Tesla coming over there, picking up your daughter, and you ain't saying nothing. You're not saying anything. Did you come out there? Y'all, it's money, y'all. It's money, y'all. Money in this thing. David might win. David might lose. Who knows? What y'all think? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And stop. Take all your little sensitive feelings away and be serious about what's going on in this world today. Because it ain't no joke. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna show my people. I got to show my people Highway Patrol today. I ain't showed them nothing yesterday. I had some video for them, so I'm gonna show y'all some. Let me go on to collect what I'm gonna show y'all. Cause, thanks very much to the point for stepping up as a mod, and Teresa and everybody in the chat. Thank you for participating. And if you don't want to keep it real, if you don't want to be real, then don't come on my chat. Don't come in my chat. Because we going to tell you the truth. So take your sensitive self somewhere else, because we going to tell you the truth over here. Yes, sir. I'm out.